Clippers.
Tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, "I've been here the longest with the possible."
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's DiVincenzo. The pass to Middleton over James. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly,
Roman NB2 wait alone, man.
to give a guy like him that good a look.
This one from
LeBron!
Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Here's Milwaukee now. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, Chikii, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. And he finished Chris Middleton so good at driving inside. And if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Drummond working against Lopez. Here's Holiday. And out of bounds as the Lakers get possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Simulan natin sa pagtapon sa mga damit mong ganito. Pwede sanang i-donate na lang. Pero wala namang tatanggap. Hindi ako kundi siya. Pasensya ka na. May kakaiba ka kasing estilo eh. Parang rodent, pero... pwede ba?
The 11-footer. Here's Giannis. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind. It takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
Now, here's Schroeder. And it's James missing. The Bucks. 3 of 5.
Bigyan mo kay safe.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And their offense already in a some stellar shooting to jump out to this. Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have
To be happy with this start offensively.
Alam ko, dahil kapwa tayo romantiko, di ba? Ibig ko sabihin, kapwa tayo nagkakaintindihan, di ba?
Tama ka. Gusto ko sana sabihin na... Pamangga ko! Nasa pangalim ko mamang yun. Pasensya na, babe. Pero kailangan ko siya kasi kisuhin.
Abangan mo lang dyan ang lola ko. May gamot at pamotra siya sa lahat ng bagay.
Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own
Yun.
Nike signature shoes.
Score
And
din.
that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points. It's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, think about Giannis and his background experience. He and Thanasis. Oftentimes, they take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Now here's DiVincenzo. After the miss from Andre Drummond. Back to DiVincenzo. Uncovered. A rebound by the Lakers. Now LeBron. Davis gets the Caldwell Pope. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can get back into a better rhythm.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To affecting change, I can absolutely see him trying to socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Harold, that's good.
Dogged intensity Harold has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And here is Harold. Passes it to Caruso. Kuzma, right side. Here's Gasol. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just doing the job on the back.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Kuzma. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harold has to be accounted for.
Pass to Holiday. And Tucker has it in the corner. With this. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. To the middle. And Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job, the guys from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the pass to Caruso. Right wing. Here's Kuzma. Off target from the wing. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee touched the combo. And this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots, and I don't score on accident when I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that.
It might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness. No win situation.
And for you, just checking for action is when you consider how you're doing. What do you guys think?
making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Mabilis lang tama na.
So for the Lakers right
Ano,
now,
ano yun?
they've got Morris. He's out there with Montrezl Harrell.
Ano kaya? Malaki kaya? Malaki yung maliit. 120 te. Wala lalaki na yung babae. Medyo sa dulo ata. Yung babae ba lalaki yan?
Saan?
120.
Dito na.
And it's Caruso in at the one. Second call. Chris Middleton checked in for the Bucks. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Poked loose. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot. Middleton's
Nung
got
baka
the lead up to
tayo.
9 now for Milwaukee. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Tanga naman.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player.
Tanga.
That 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Pasa mo kay Lebron.
Caldwell bounce on. Here's LeBron. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Ang lag kasi.
It's just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes of Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said,
AD.
try to make it
Yun
complicated.
yan.
Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Timeout called the Lakers. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflict in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. Let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave
LeBron James.
Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if things personal, you may come from
Good advice. And by the way, they go for the This is the most. It's me.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Here's James.
Drive, bang.
Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James would be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely. When I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute. And that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player. But there are only a handful of players who've been on more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them, a Hall of Fame. That's where he's headed.
Now, here's Ball.
May way pala.
Time from Davis.
Okay.
Lakers trail by 13. Inside. No good that time. Giannis with some nice D. On the wing, Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's James. He's got 5. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
The first one falls, and Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Davis is really a total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Caldwell Pope.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Lakers trail by 16. James with it. He has 5. Pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the dish to Davis. Over onto Tacumbo. That one wide left.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Drummond. Tries from 10. And it's Davis missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Here's Caruso. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Harold. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. First one falls for him.
Well, teams look for plus sixes, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a plus 9.
That one is no good. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Nice
naman
passing
niya
here
ito.
by Los Angeles. From past the arc, Kuzma can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 21, 3-on-3, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Man, I like the fact that Middleton, because of his strength, is able to fight through contact and get shots to fall even when he's been hit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look for Milwaukee. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday.
One shot. One shot. Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Shoots over Tucker. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's DiVincenzo.